Well, hello and welcome to my channel. I just started filming and I honestly don't even know what I'm gonna say. Will this be a vlog? Will this just be random pieces of my life this week? I'm honestly not sure. Honestly, I've been thinking a lot about this channel lately and coming back and making more videos, especially because if you've seen my last vlog that I posted here maybe like 3 months ago, I'm not even sure anymore. I was talking about my struggle of not having a computer to edit my videos, and I can safely say now that I have my own computer finally. That just made me want to come back and film more videos because now I finally have my own place to edit them, which is so nice. It has been so weird not having a place to edit, and I'm so grateful that now I do. My old computer was just old and honestly just quitting on me every single time I tried to use it. And so yeah, I am happy to report that I finally have a place to edit. So that is not an excuse anymore to not film videos. But I've been thinking a lot about this channel and what I want to do with it, and if I want to do something with it, but it's just something that I loved for so long that I miss a lot, but I just don't know how to grab it now, especially because of all these hiatuses that I've been through in the past year, the past 2 years maybe. It's just really hard to look at my channel and know where to go next, especially also because I started this channel as a booktube channel. That's always something that I wanted to do. I love reading, I love books. I did back then when I started it, and I still do right now. But the truth is, my relationship with books changed a lot throughout these years. When I started, I was reading a lot, I had a lot of free time, my life is completely different than it is now. And as the channel grew, I started reading more because obviously if I want to talk about books, I need to read more books and have books to talk about. So I started reading more, but then just over the years my life changed, and I also kind of burnt myself out with all of this like over reading. Honestly, when I was at the height of my booktube game, I was just reading. Honestly, I would say, maybe looking back, that it wasn't at a sustainable pace for me, and I was just reading to read and to have books to talk about and to meet goals, and that kind of burned me out. And then I stopped doing this for a while, and also I kind of reanalyzed my relationship with books and why I was reading in the first place. And yeah, just there's been a whole metamorphosis in the last few years with me, my relationship with reading, my reading as well. My reading changed a lot in the past 2-3 years. And anyway, all of this to say, in the past year, haven't been reading that much, to be honest. And therefore, I just think, if I'm not reading that much, why will I film a video and post a video if I'm reading like a book a week? And that's like very not realistic, honestly. I've been reading maybe sometimes 2-3 books a month. And all of this to say, I just don't know where to go moving forward because I'm not reading as much. I don't feel like I want to have a booktube channel, not because I don't like books, but also I like to share more things in my life. And I've done some like traveling vlogs and just like other vlogs where mostly I don't talk about books, but it's kind of, I don't know, the label in my head of having a booktube channel just kind of like doesn't align with the content that I want to share. And yeah, I just don't really know what to do. And just the easiest thing that I've managed to do right now, and the only thing that I was able to take action upon, was to change the name of this channel. And I was mafalda's reading for many years, since 2019 when I started this channel. And I just feel like it's time for a new chapter. Also, I created a new Instagram account like 2 years ago maybe, and at the time I also wanted to share more than just books on that Instagram, and I called it simply Mafalda, and it's been that way since. And so I thought it just made sense to kind of replicate that on my YouTube channel, because I also want to share more things than just books. And I'm not sure what I want to share. I'm not sure where to go from here, because like my brain is conditioned to like make reading vlogs, and I don't even know how to make a vlog without mentioning what I'm reading and what I'm thinking about the book, because that's what I've been doing for 5 years. Not consistently, but 5 years. So it's just weird, and I don't know what to do. Maybe film a little bit more of my week, not just what I'm reading. And yeah, I guess I'll go from here. I'll try to also brainstorm and, I don't know, figure this out. But for now, this is where I stand. Let me show you. Simply Mafalda. And I also changed my profile picture and my header just to match all of it, and also to match my Instagram. It kind of makes no sense for me to have one name on YouTube and then another name on Instagram, and kind of want things to align. So that's what I did today, and now I'm gonna go take a shower, get myself comfy. Tomorrow it's gonna be raining all day. I'm gonna stay inside working. Yeah, I guess that's it. I'm gonna go. Bye. I am going to try my best and film this and talk while I do my makeup. I fear I will get distracted, but I'm gonna try nevertheless. So let us start. First of all, I just want to talk about my shirt, because I bought it this week and I think it's so fun, but also not something I would usually wear. But I just saw it at Zara and I thought it was so cute, and it also reminded me a lot of the Samantha doll from American Girl. And if you know, you know, it just looks very much like her dress. So I love it, and I'm gonna wear it today. But anyway, I'm gonna start doing my makeup while I talk about the few things that have been on my mind the past few days. So I've been thinking a lot about my online presence, and also this kind of dilemma I have, and I felt in the past maybe year, which is, what do I want to share and why do I want to share it? And also this kind of dilemma that I have in my head of, do I want to keep like parts of my life or my whole life private? Do I want to share it online and be perceived? And why do I want to have this channel and have my Instagram, and just a lot of things, because I feel like I'm always going back and forth between sharing more of my life online, but then also retracting myself and not sharing anything. And I'm always going back and forth between these two states, and I feel like you can see that a lot on my Instagram page. Not really on my posts, because I feel like I've been kind of posting semi-regularly lately. But if you follow me and if you see my Instagram stories, I feel like you can kind of tell that I, like, one week I'm sharing a lot of my life, like I saw this movie and I really liked it, I went to this cafe, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, and then the following week I just completely disappear and I don't post anything, or I just like repost something and that's it. And that's because, like I said, I've been in this constant back and forth between if I want to share more of my life, if I don't want to share, and why am I sharing. And I don't know, the internet nowadays is just a place where if you want to share your life, and if you have especially like a public account where you share more stuff about your life and about your everyday, it's obvious that you're posting because you want to be perceived and because you want to gain a following, and that can also be seen as a little bit cringy because, you know, being vulnerable online nowadays is just being perceived and having other people perceive you, and trying too hard and just trying honestly. So I've just been in this dilemma of like, I share stuff and then I feel cringe and like I'm trying too hard, and then I step back and I'm like, I'm not gonna share anything more. But then also, like, if I do want to grow a following and share more of my life, I do have to put myself out there. It's just part of it. And it's just, I don't know, it's just weird. It's a weird feeling. I kind of miss when the internet was a little bit more natural and spontaneous and people were just like sharing everything just because, just like early days of the internet. And I kind of miss that feeling, but I know that we're not getting that back. It's very much impossible nowadays because, yeah, now if you're posting, you obviously want to be perceived, you want to gain a following. It's just something that we're never gonna get back, and I'm okay with it. But also I guess I miss that naivete that we used to have online, especially on like Twitter. Even celebrities had that, where they just like shared like small details of their life just because it was something that, I don't know, people didn't give it much thought, and it wasn't because of like gaining followers or being popular or being famous or being anything. It was just because. And yeah, that kind of like takes a lot of pressure out of what you want to post, how you want to post. And also that leads me to another thing, which is like, why do I want to post? Which is also something that I've been thinking about. Like, why do I think my opinion matters and that people want to know about my life and just know me, I guess, online? And honestly, I have no other good reason than I just like it and I think it's fun. And when I started it, it was because I like books, like I mentioned last time. Maybe I shouldn't be doing my eyeliner while I'm talking. Wait a second. Also, I love that the neighbor's dog is just going crazy while I'm filming. Like, they never bark like this, so I don't know what's going on. But I started this because I wanted to share my opinions of books and also connect with other people online that were reading the same books I was. Now, like I was mentioning last time, maybe I want to share more than just books and share a bit more of myself and my life and just like stuff. I'm not sure what, but I want to share just more. And why do I want to do that? Also, I kind of have no solution or no real conclusion to any of these things that I'm mentioning here. I have just been thinking about them. They've been on my mind. I wanted to share them with you. But the only thing that I kind of want to try and change about myself is that I don't want to censor myself on the internet, as in I don't want to like post a lot on my Instagram in a week and then the next week I'm not posting anything and I just completely disappear because I fear I'm being cringe or trying too hard or just posting too much about my life and no one cares. I kind of want to bring back, even though the internet is completely different, like I was saying, I want to bring back that feeling of just like sharing because I want to share, because honestly that's what I want to do, even though the internet is completely different from that feeling right now. I just want to share, so if I feel like sharing, I'm gonna share, and that's it. Not overshare. I feel like I've never overshared online, which is good. I know that line and that boundary, but I just want to share more. Like yesterday I went to a cafe with Pedro and I posted a picture in that cafe, and it just felt nice. Like, why am I not posting those like everyday things, you know? Also, yesterday I went to a thrift store that I found near our house, and that was also a nice moment. I could have like taken a picture of, because we bought some DVDs there, I could have taken a picture of those DVDs and posted it, but I didn't. It's just getting that muscle a little bit more practiced, and also try and quiet that voice inside of me that tells me that no one cares, because I like to see the mundane things of everyone that I follow online. So why can't other people also want to see the mundane things in my life? I don't know. The internet is just weird right now, so I guess that's it. Also, I got myself ready and I'm gonna leave the house in a few hours maybe, because I'm going to see Die My Love in the theater, and I'm so excited. I feel like I'm gonna love that movie. I have really high hopes for it. Like, it has Jennifer Lawrence and Robert Pattinson. I feel like it's gonna be amazing, and also the plot sounds great and right up my alley, so I'm excited for that. And also yesterday I went to the movies and I saw Begonia, which was also a very interesting surprise. I went completely blind. I just knew it had Emma Stone and that it was a Yorgos movie, and I was so interested in it. Just because of those two factors, honestly. But I knew nothing of the plot, and I was so surprised, and it's so weird and kind of stressing, to be honest. Like, I was stressed out throughout the movie. It was just such a weird time in the cinema, and the ending was just very unexpected for me, honestly. So yeah, I've been really enjoying watching movies lately, and I'm very excited for Die My Love today. Hopefully I like it. And yeah, I guess that's it, and I will see you later. So I've been having, honestly, a terrible week, and I think you can kind of see it from my nails, because whenever I'm stressed or nervous, I just bite my gel nails off, and that's what I did. But anyway, I still wanted to close out this vlog, or this video, and just end it on a good note, because in this video I've been very confused on where to go next, and saying that I want to share more, and I don't want to censor myself like I usually do. And so I decided to make a quick list of some things that I've been liking recently, and yeah, they honestly have no sense or reason, but it's just a list of, yeah, things that I've been liking lately, and yeah, I wanted to share. First of all, just to close out the last segment, I did go see Die My Love, and I did like it. It was very weird and I wasn't expecting it to be so weird, but it was fun as well. And Jennifer Lawrence is honestly amazing in it. And I think I'm gonna close out the window because it's probably very loud outside. Yeah, I did see it. It wasn't like a new favorite or anything, but I did like it, and it was an enjoyable experience. So then, in kind of the same vein, I'm gonna try and do like rapid fire things, because otherwise I'll be here all night, and I also don't want this video to be too long. But in kind of the same vein, I've been loving watching DVDs and just physical media in general, but especially DVDs. We bought a DVD player for our house, and we've been kind of lending DVDs off of my parents or buying new DVDs for us, and it's just been really fun to kind of go through the menus and the special features and, you know, all of those things that we used to have in DVDs, like extended scenes and all of that. And it has been such a throwback, honestly, and yeah, I highly recommend getting a DVD player nowadays and just buying your favorites and having all of those movies for you to watch whenever, and you don't need to depend on a streaming service. It's so nice. And actually, also connects to my next point, which is I've been rewatching Gilmore Girls, and that has brought me so much joy lately. Like, I love that TV show. It's so comforting, especially during fall and winter. It has that just cozy and comforting vibe. And I'm currently on season 4, and this is when things start to get messy. If you know, you know. And it has been so nice, and I've connected to my last thing. I've been wanting to get kind of like a box set or just like the individual seasons and DVDs, but it has been really hard. There is probably a lot of search for it, so the prices are crazy. I just have been looking for it, but it's a lot of seasons, a lot of investment. But eventually I will buy Gilmore Girls, like the full set of DVDs, so I can watch it whenever I want, because now I'm watching it on Netflix, but I don't have my own subscription, and so sometimes I don't have Netflix and I have to ask for like a code. Anyway, yeah, I've been rewatching Gilmore Girls. It's been really fun, and I desperately want the DVDs and the full set. Another thing that I've been loving lately is just to decorate our house and find new things to add to our house. We've been in this house since March, and it's been really fun to just like do little projects. And now we want to add shelves here, and now we want to build this thing, and it's just been really fun to kind of invest in our own house. And decorating as well is also something that I feel like I'm not really great at, but it's been a real challenge, just kind of like looking at our house and the potential, and looking at my Pinterest board and see if I could apply anything to our current situation and our current house. And yeah, that's also been really fun. Challenging but fun. And the last thing is music that I've been listening to, because I feel like I've been listening to a lot of like full albums this year. I haven't been really into like one specific artist or one specific song. I've been really into like listening to an album, or albums in general. And some stuff that I've been loving lately, first of all, Midnight Sun by Zara Larsson. I feel like that was my, even though it came out in like late August, I feel like that was my summer album. It is just a perfect album, so fun, so energetic, and yeah, just a perfect summer album, even though I'm mostly listening to it during the fall, but it's fine. And yeah, that's one that I've been loving. Also, some artists that I discovered this year, because Zara Larsson, I've always known of her, I just never really listened to a lot of her stuff, but she convinced me with Midnight Sun, the single. And just some new artists that I've been loving. First of all, Audrey Hobart, her debut album is amazing. Also been listening to a ton of that. Also, After, they released 2 EPs and they're both amazing. The 2000s vibes are just immaculate and I love it. And also something a little bit more recent that I started listening to is the new Lily Allen album. I think it's so messy and juicy, but also so fun, and there's some songs in there that I just adore. I feel like maybe there are more things that I could add to this list, but those were definitely the ones at the top of my head. And since I just want to share more of my life, why not start with this simple, small list of stuff that I've been loving. I know this video is a little bit all over the place. I'm still finding my ground with this new chapter, I guess you could call it. And I hope you stick along, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye!